Previously on Spenelli Speaks. We have my 22 books to read in 2022, and we have my January TBR.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
Hi everyone, Dani here. Welcome back to my channel. It is 2:30 in the morning. What a way to start this week's vlog. I have been laying in bed for an hour, just not been able to sleep. I have been having a lot of trouble sleeping lately, simply because I have to sleep on my side because of my pregnancy. Obviously, you can't sleep on your back and you can't sleep on your stomach. So I toss and turn a lot. And usually I can fall back asleep to a certain extent, but tonight is just not working. So I decided to come downstairs, make something warm to drink, and read a little bit, in hopes that maybe in the recliner I will be able to get some sleep. So, not the typical way that I want to start a vlog, but it is what it is. So, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to see what the rest of the week brings. Hopefully some sleep. Hi everyone. So it is still Monday, and I did end up getting some sleep around 6 a.m. So I came downstairs, I read a little bit in the Little Shop of Lost Things, I think is what it's called, which is excellent. I really like it. It's very immersive. I'm really enjoying that book. So I read some in that and had some cereal. And I just filmed my January TBR and 22 books to read in 2022 for the second time. Yes, I had already recorded that like last week, like being all, ready for all the videos. And I accidentally deleted it when I was trying to purge videos out of my computer so it would run faster. I deleted that video as well as my December wrap-up. So I won't be re-recording my December wrap-up. No, get out of here. Because I've returned all the books to the library. It's just too much work at this point. And some of them I already talked about, and December's over. 2021 is over, so we're just going to move forward into 2022. But yeah, so I just recorded that, and now I'm going to go and edit it and get that uploaded for tomorrow. And I'm going to do some laundry and some dishes. I also started, you'll see in that video, I'm participating in the Sookie Stackhouse series. I can't remember what they're calling the read-along, but Ange's Book Chatter and then Amy from Booktube with Amy are doing a read-along, which I wasn't going to participate in. But seeing as I have all of those books and I have not read any of those books, I decided to go ahead and join if I had them on audio, which my Hoopla account does have all of the books, so I did start listening to that today as well. And it's interesting because I know the story because I watched True Blood, which they made into an HBO show, which was so good until like the end, then it got really weird. But really loved the first couple seasons, so I'm I'm excited to see the differences, but the writing is really funny because, like, Suki describes herself, and sorry about the dogs. She describes herself as like a beautiful person with blonde hair and blue eyes and big boobs and this, that, and the other thing, and I was like, humble much? So anywho, it'll be an interesting read. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you. I did get some sleep, not a lot. I was super crabby this morning because I didn't sleep. My dogs are obsessed with me, so I had no space. And then to find out that my 2 videos that I pre-made, worked hard on, were gone. It's very crabby. But now I'm actually feeling better after recording the January TBR and 22 books read in 2022. I think just talking about books really revived me. So now I'm going to get some chores done and edit that video and get it out for you guys tomorrow. Hi, everyone. It is Tuesday morning. I've been up for a little while now. I slept okay last night. I made like a nest for myself in my bed, which helped a lot. I need to get a body pillow. But I wanted to touch base with you briefly this morning. I've been doing some chores and stuff, so I'm going to start working on some DoubleBookedCo products. But I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the book that I'm reading. So I don't know if I've showed you this in the vlog yet, because I've talked about it in my January wrap-up, or January TBR. It's not the end of January yet, Danny, silly. But I am reading The Little Shop of Found Things by Paula Braxton, and it's really good. It's really good. It reminds me a lot of Kindred in the fact that in Kindred there is like time travel, and the stakes are high. So I really like that time travel aspect, and I'm very immersed in the story. So I feel like that's the word for this book, is immersed. But like I had mentioned before, so this is about a young woman who has a gift of being able to read objects, and she finds a chatelaine, which is a silver jewelry-like thing that you hang from your belt. So ladies of the house usually had this. So it had like buttonholes, keys. This particular one has like a little notebook, a perfume bottle, some other things. But anywho, she finds this object and it sings to her. And through a couple of different events, she ends up going to the past and finding out that she needs to help a young maid there. So I'm not very far in. I'm about 120 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. So if you're interested in starting a new series, this is definitely one I would pick up. I'll keep you in mind as I continue that story. But just wanted to touch base with you quickly before I start my day. So see you later. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday and another early morning for me. It is just a little after 7, but I've been up since like 3:45. I kind of woke up and didn't fall back asleep. So my husband does snow removal during the winter, so he actually got back around 4:30. So I was already awake, and I was reading, and so he is taking a nap because he has to go back out because we still have quite a bit of snow happening, so he'll be out again most of the day. So I came downstairs after a little while to let him rest. But I did quite a bit of reading yesterday and this morning. So I finished The Little Shop of Found Things, and I haven't decided on like a solid rating yet. I definitely think that it was close to like a 3.5 to 4 star as far as my engagement of the book, meaning I really enjoyed it as far as the reading goes. But I'm still kind of thinking a little bit about content, because I feel like that storyline is a little, I don't want to use the word redundant, but I feel like it's a common theme now to have this time travel into, age-old centuries. I mentioned Kindred before, but while I was reading this one, I was thinking again of like Outlander. And I know all 3 of these books are very different in the sense that the reason for the time travel is different. The method of time travel is a little bit different. But it's also very reminiscent of one another. And I know that, obviously there's going to be pieces of literature that piggyback or even, mimic one another. But yeah. But anywho, as a book as a whole, I think too much into things. Obviously. But I really did like it. I really enjoyed the story. Obviously, waking up at 3:30 in the morning and still being able to finish the book. I think I had like 120 pages left this morning and finished them says something. I didn't fall back asleep. It didn't put me to sleep is what I'm trying to say. So if you like stories with time travel in it and kind of a love interest, I guess. And I think that's the other thing that's like in my head where I'm like, I don't really like that part. Because it's almost somewhat of a love triangle, but not quite. I don't know. It's the first of a series. I will definitely be moving on to the second book to see where the story goes, because I'm very interested in this character, Xanthi, the main character. I really enjoy her. I really like her thought process. I like her ability to adapt to her surroundings. I really like her, and I really like her mom. I really liked everybody in the book. I really didn't, there aren't any characters that I did not like. I thought the writing was really great, understandable. You didn't get bogged down. It wasn't too flowery, whatever. Just all around really good book. So yesterday, and you might have seen this already if you follow me on Instagram, but I started Eat, Pray, Love, and I'm only a couple, like 24 pages in. it's interesting. I mean, obviously this is like a memoir of sorts. And I'm understanding the method of which she is writing, but I'm wondering if I'm going to like it in the end. So right now it's good. I mean, it's not blowing me away, but it's also not, causing me to want to pause. So I will dive more into this and see where I get by the end of the weekend. For today, I have some appointments, some work to do. I don't know if you'll see much of me later, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so it's Friday, and it's about like 3 something. I think it's like 3:15. I don't know. I have been working most of the day on DoubleBookedCo stuff because we have a live product release this weekend. So I've been working on that. I am currently out of breath because I've been hauling my stuff upstairs to start editing this vlog. And I went up and down the stairs like 3 times. So I apologize. I should have taken a break before I started filming, but it is what it is. But for my final clip here, just wanted to kind of touch base with you. For my week of reading, I did finish The Little Shop of Found Things. I ended up giving that a 3.5 star rating in my notes. So then on Goodreads, it rounds up to a 4, which I think is still, it's between a 3.5 and a 4 stars. And I kind of already discussed what I thought of that book. Definitely will continue in the series. And then I started Eat, Pray, Love, which I don't really have any opinions of at this time, really. It's okay right now, but I think I'm at 20 pages in. And then I did read 100 more pages in Eye of the World, which is the first book in the Wheel of Time series. So I read 100 more pages in that. I'm trying to, if I sit down to read this book, I'm trying to at least read 100 pages because then I put a better dent in it. As it is, this copy that is 800 pages. So I'm about 350 pages in. So I have a little bit of ways to go. I am really liking this book, but I think it's going to get a little bit of a lower rating from me in my engagement area, like personally, just because it is so darn long. And it's kind of a lot to get through. Like, I've had other books that are this length that I thoroughly enjoy all the way through, and I don't feel like they're 800, 900 pages. Whereas this one, I'm very aware that I literally need to tell myself to read 100 pages. But at the same time, I am really enjoying it. Like, I do like the information. I do like the saga. I do like the quest. I do like the characters. But at the same time, I don't know. It's been hard for me to pick up and want to read sometimes. So I think that is telling me something, right? Like, that's telling me something. So though I do really like the story, I think it's well written as far as, being able to just pick it up. I just think that somewhere deep down, I'm not enjoying it as much as I think I am. So, yeah. I don't know that I will continue in the series, at least not right away. I would like to see the show. So I have heard in order to watch the show, you need to at least read the first 2. So I don't know if that's going to happen. But, yeah. Then, the other book that I'm almost finished with, and I will finish it while I'm editing this vlog, is the first in the Sookie Stackhouse series, Dead Till Dawn, or Dead Till Dawn. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. If you're familiar with the show True Blood, it's the book series that is based off of. And I really like the show. And I've been listening to this in audio, and I hate it. I am so surprised. I have had these books on my shelf for over 10 years. I received like the first 6 books as a gift set, and I have been listening to this first book, and I have literally hated it since the moment it started. I don't like the writing. I don't like the characters. I don't like anything about it. I don't know if it's the way in which this Sookie is being presented, but she sounds like an idiot, and like, I don't know how you just fall in love with somebody like immediately. And I mean, not to say that, but like, it just seems so far-fetched. There's no real courting, and all of a sudden they're like in love, and it's just, I don't like it at all. I do not like it at all. I'm literally listening to it, and I'm just, the whole time, I cringe in certain scenes. Like, I'm just like, oh, so awful. Like, ew. So yeah, I'm almost done with it. I listen at double speed, so I have about an hour left. It hasn't taken up too much time, so I'm just going to finish it, but I will not be continuing in on that series, and I will be unhauling the books that I have. Sounds so mean, because I know so many people absolutely love this series, and I think maybe 15 years ago, I would have loved the series too. Maybe I should have read it as soon as I got it, but yeah, I'm not interested in this series at all. It was a bummer. It was a true bummer, but almost immediately I was put off by the Sookie Stackhouse character and her actions, and then just everyone in general. So yeah, bummer on that one, but it is what it is. So like I said, I'm going to be editing and finishing that awful book. And then coming into this next week, I will try to finish or keep reading Eat, Pray, Love. I'm going to keep up with Eye of the World. I will be starting DoubleBookedCo's book club book of Atonement. And then I might try to get some of the Flannery O'Connor stories read, possibly. And then obviously reading some of Sarum to keep that going for the year. So yeah, that's really all there is left of this week. But until next time, I hope you all are reading something great, taking care and staying safe. And as always, you know how it goes. Happy reading. Bye.